What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Welcome to the quarterfinals of the NRL Auckland Nines. Today we are taking on the Canberra Raiders. I'm not sure after our loss last time around against the Storm if we did manage to finish first or second. But either way, what a kick that is from Brock Lamb. It has gone almost all the way down. I think it almost possibly went over the post. So fingers crossed. If you haven't seen, I think it was yesterday's video where we played through the tutorials. Definitely go and check that out now, especially if you have just got the game today or yesterday. A lot of people saying that it is possibly going to break it's going to break street date, I think is what it's called, on either Thursday or Friday. So there's plenty of time left to go, and it definitely will help you out, because defending in this game, I must say, and even attack, is quite difficult. So definitely go and check that out. And before we do go and get any further, guys, obviously the NRL probably is going to be, well, it definitely is going to be on this weekend. What am I talking about? But let me know down below who your team have got and how you think they are going to go. From memory, the Warriors are playing tonight. I think by the time you guys get this video, the Warriors will be playing in about an hour and a half's time against the Sharks. So it will be very interesting to see how that does go. I think kind of the Warriors are almost at the stage where it's win or basically head out of the finals for them. So what a ball that is. Over to Nathan Ross, the cover star of this career mode for us on our thumbnails. We grabbed 34 metres in the... Oh, that's actually quite a good kick. Drag him out. He's out of play. You beauty. We get the ball back. Sione Matatia. Beautiful work from you, son. And that means that we will get... We don't want to watch a replay. Just skip that. Basically, we have a tap now with about 4 minutes left in this first half. And you'd have to say that we are going to get very, very close to the try line. In fact, we are down out of dummy half. We get the sneak attack trophy as well, boys. But I think that was possibly, yes, Danny Levi with his 4th appearance of the Nines, just his first try. But very sneaky there from dummy half from Danny Levi, and that is going to be a well-deserved try for the Newcastle Knights. They have been all over the Raiders in this game. Mind you, there has only been a couple of sets, but very good off that kick, obviously, and being able to take the... I can't remember the Raiders player who did make it into touch, or was pushed into touch, I should say. But either way, absolutely awesome work by all players involved there to get the ball back, get the repeat set, and end up with a try. And couldn't quite get it in that bonus zone, but we still do manage to take a early lead. So that is very promising. That is, I don't know what, from Nathan Ross, having a wee dive out there on the sideline. But that is alright. It will do. And pretty good defensive set, it must be said, from the Knights. Only allowing the Raiders 22 metres so far. And we will just need to try and... Oh, charge down. Surely that has to be 6 again, referee. That can't be a handover. Oh my god, that is harsh. Last time I checked, charging down is definitely playing at the ball. Not according to these referees here. And we do have 1 minute left to try and come up with another piece of brilliance to try and grab ourselves another try. Peter Matautia this time, going close. He's actually over the line, would you believe? And the referee has said it is held up. Would you believe that? So we're going back, and you'd have to say, as we put the punt in, that's been taken in goal, and that is just poor. That is exactly what we were doing yesterday as well. Need to remember that bomb kick is actually circle rather than square, and that means that the Raiders are going to get last rights in this first half. Not that it amounts to anything at all, and the Knights head off 6-0 to the good at halftime. We do need to be careful, because I think it was roughly around this scoreline last time that we headed into the break against the Melbourne Storm and they did manage to come back and grab themselves the W in that last game of the group stage. But we are going to hopefully try and not let that happen. That's a great tackle on Dane Gagai, whoever that was. I'm not too sure. Another question of the episode. What do you guys think of Soyola's charge? Obviously getting 5 games. For essentially, it was a clothesline when you look at it on Billy Slater. What a ball that is. Sione Matautia, what a game he is having. I think he was the guy that possibly dragged that Raiders player into the ruck. But Oh, I was going to say, I wanted to try and get the offload. For some reason, we do have 6 again. We're going to go on the short side because we do have numbers, just not quite enough. And Nathan Ross is... No, sorry, that's Hodkinson. Is going to head in... I'm not sure, actually. Is going to head into touch. So a great piece of defence there from the Canberra Raiders, and that sees them grab possession back. Bit silly from the Knights as well, considering they had just been given, well, I guess 4 again, but the count had been reset. So there was plenty of time and plenty of tackles up their sleeve as well. Not necessarily to get a try, but also to run the clock down with just about... well, now there's 6 minutes left to go in this game, and that's very well read by Paulie. And third tackle, the Raiders once again haven't gone very far at all. And we are just going to have to be careful, boys, that they don't go and get through. Somehow they've gained 0 metres. I don't quite know how that works. But this is going to be good. That's a good kick from, I think, Josh Hodkinson. And it is going to mean that Gagai is going to have to run it out. And he's done actually a pretty good return there. Could have gone a little bit more central on that run, but he has got up towards the 20-metre line, so we can't complain a whole lot about that. Inside ball, Danny Levi just gets absolutely smashed. I don't know who that was by, but it was an absolute hit and a half. And Canberra have showed up on defence this set, it must be said. Until Danny Levi has another burst out of dummy half. What a game he is having. These young Knights players are having a game to remember, it must be said. This is going to be passed back, and we will... I was going to say that's 6 again, surely. Knock on, not advantage. From who? The Raiders. Oh, we get the ball back, boys. You beauty. So apparently it was played at. The count wasn't reset, which is why I went for the kick, obviously. But it has been played at by the Canberra Raiders. And Brock Lamb eyes a gap, eyes a hole, and he has run straight, I believe, into Jack Whiten and has been put down. But 2 tackles gone, 2 to go. And Hodkinson trying to cut back on the inside there. 1 more tackle until we have to kick. Could potentially go for a field goal here. But I kind of like Danny Levi out of dummy half again. It worked for us last time, obviously. Not... Oh, it could be this time, and it is! In the bonus point zone, boys. And that is going to secure the Knights' passage into the semi-final thanks to a Danny Levi double with just 40 seconds left to go. And Brock Lamb shouldn't have an issue with kicking that one over. Takes the Knights out to a 13-0 lead, and that is, as I said, going to see them head into the semis. So who we're coming up against, I'm not 100% sure, but we will find out at the start of the next episode. And the Newcastle Knights proving everyone wrong, carrying on this fine form into... And that's offside by Gagai. That's just lazy from you, son. No need for that. And I think if you do kick it out here, that it is going to be game, set, and match to the Knights. Fingers crossed that that is the case. No, I think they actually play on. So, that rule... Oh, actually, they've changed that in Union now. So, the Raiders do have 1 more set left to go. They can't do anything with it. Rapana is tackled, and that is going to see the Knights, as I said, head through into the semi-finals of the Nines. Not too sure who we are going to be taking on, but a very solid effort from the young boys in red and blue. Danny Levi, what a game he has had. He and Brock Lamb have had incredible tournaments so far. Fingers crossed we can go and get all the way, but we do still have 2 games left to go, 2 games left to get through to lift the NRL Auckland Nines crown. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Until next time, ka kite anoa. See you soon.